Alright here, today I'm going to make my predictions for this weekend's race at the Talladega Super Speedway. This weekend is going to be big. Well, you're racing at Talladega and it's a big unknown and pretty much anybody can win there that is starting this weekend's race. But it's also a playoff race and it's going to be really entertaining. You're going to see lots of big wrecks and a lot of big storylines to follow up. But it's going to be interesting. But I also want to add that I am doing a Pick 5 contest for this weekend's race. And how a Pick 5 contest works, if you're still wondering, it is pretty simple. All you're going to have to do is go down below to the comment section and type in your top 5. If you go 5 for 5, you get a Chase Briscoe Dia Edge t-shirt. And then you get an autographed hero card with it. But if you go 4 for 5, you get a unsigned hero card. But there you go. Comment down below your top 5 and you never know. You might end up winning a big prize. So let's get started.
Ryan Priest, and you're watching William Blackwell on YouTube.
All right here. And pretty much every single one of my race picks videos, I usually do the last 5 winners section. But for the rest of the year, I will not because it's kind of hard to go like to some of these tracks that they're racing at, and it's just new to the playoffs. So it's going to be kind of hard to do. So I'm not going to do that for the rest of the year. I'm going to start it back next year at the Daytona 500. But I'm just going to go straight into my top 5. My top 5 is based off of facts and recent momentum. But the momentum part I give it a little bit here for my winner at least. My winner for this weekend's race at Talladega, it is going to be the 47 car of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Stenhouse right now is probably one of the best plate racers right now in the Cup Series. You got Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, and then you got Logano and Keselowski, and I think Stenhouse is right there. I think Stenhouse gets his 3rd career NASCAR Cup Series win and turns a lot of heads in the garage, changes people's mindset on him. I think he's going to get JTG Daughtery Racing in victory lane for the 2nd time in their company career. Remember, Allmendinger won back in 2014. It's been 6 years since that happened, and how awesome would it be for them to go to victory lane while their team owner, Brad Daughtery, or partial owner, if you will, is calling the race for NBC. So that's pretty cool. I think Stenhouse gets the job done. 2nd place, so it is going to be the 12-car Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney has won the last 2 races at Talladega. He won earlier this year, just edging out Ricky Stenhouse Jr. at the line by 6/1000ths of a second. And he also did the same, winning by 6/1000ths of a second back in the fall of last year, edging out Ryan Newman. But I think Ryan Blaney's good luck streak of winning at Talladega is going to end this weekend, and I think he's going to finish runner-up. Not too good for him, if you will. When you really think about it, he started the playoffs, he had all the hype going in, and then got eliminated. I think he's now going to still fight back and maybe contend for a win at the Roval next weekend where he won a couple years ago. Who knows? But my 3rd place car, it is going to be the 6th car of Ryan Newman. Newman is really good at plate racing. He knows how to play it safe, and he knows when it's time to go forward. I expect him to be running in the 30s, maybe right around the last place this weekend, trying to stay out the big one. And the big one, it is going to be something to look out for. You got all these drivers right now in a tight point situation. Kurt Busch won last week at Las Vegas, and it's putting drivers like Clint Bowyer and Austin Dillon and Joey Logano in places that they're going to have to perform at a good maximum effort, because if they don't, they're going to end up going to the Roval next weekend in a must-win situation. But I think Newman, though, is going to play it smart and dodge all these big ones that's going to happen this weekend and finish 3rd. It's going to be a pretty good finish for that Roush Fenway team. And then 4th place is going to be your Daytona 400 winner just a couple weeks ago, the 24 car of William Byron. Byron, I think, once he got eliminated in the 1st round, I'm sure he got a little bit more motivated. That might sound dumb, but I'm sure that put some fire under him. And then now his crew chief, Shaq and Alice, announcing he has got a promotion and he's no longer going to be the crew chief next year. So I'm sure he's going to want to perform really well to go out on with a couple wins with Shaq and Alice. How awesome would that be? I think they finished fourth though and built up some more momentum towards the end of the last couple of races. But in fifth place, though, it is going to be the 11 car of Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin, maybe with a couple of laps added to last weekend's race at Las Vegas, he would have probably won the race. Fresher tires, way faster car. So I think he's going to enter Talladega and play it safe and finish fifth and advance to the round of 8 because he's going to be above 60 points. And then my dark horse for this weekend, it is going to be someone I don't think is going to win, honestly, but you never know. If they're in the right situation, it might happen. And it is going to be the 32 car of Corey LaJoie. Corey LaJoie, if you got to remember, all the way back in February or earlier this year, had a chance to win the Daytona 500. He was in second place on the final lap going into turn 1. And then that's when you had all these big runs from Newman and Blaney passing Hamlin. And just imagine if that run didn't happen. Corey LaJoie was sitting in the top 5 when he brought home a top 5 finish to Go Fast Racing, which that would have been big. But I think Corey LaJoie is a driver you cannot sleep on this weekend. All seriousness, I don't think he's going to win, but maybe a top 10 for that team, and that's going to be big for them. But everybody, though, remember, please like and subscribe. And my top 5, though, is 47, 12, 6, 24, and 11. And dark horse is obviously going to be the 32. Please like and subscribe.